Hello and welcome along to this, the first ever Let's Play from me, the 8-Bit Englishman, or 8-Bit for short. I thought I'd start off by showcasing one of my favourite games from 2012. It is FTL, or Faster Than Light. It is a dungeon crawler, space sim, exploration, shooty game that's absolutely fantastic. It does involve roguelike elements, that means there's permadeath, but you can upgrade things as well. You can upgrade your crew members and your ship. Everything is randomly generated, but it is an utterly brilliant game. If you buy it, you will absolutely love it. There will be links in the description for where you can buy it. It's about $10, £6.50 I think. Definitely worth buying. It's hard to describe, so probably the easiest way is just to go through the tutorial and then we'll be starting a new game. So, welcome to FTL. You are the captain of a Federation starship on a very important mission. The Federation is currently being torn apart by vicious rebels. Your ship is carrying data vital to the defense of the Federation. You'll be travelling through dangerous sectors of the galaxy with the rebel fleet in hot pursuit. Make it to the exit beacon of each sector before the rebels can catch you. Yeah, so that is the basic premise of the game. It involves real-time and also turn-based elements. This is your ship. This is the Kestrel. This is the typical game view you'll be looking at. There are other ships available, but I will be using this one for this playthrough because it's probably the only ship that I've got at the minute. If we carry on, the circular items at the bottom. Yes, so these are our main systems. We've got shields, engines, oxygen, medbay, and weapons. And this is our reactor. This is all the spare power that we have, and we can allocate it or take it away as we like. Systems use power from the reactor, pointed out by the arrow, which is this one here. These are your ship's subsystems. Unlike systems, they do not require power from the reactor, so these will just maintain themselves. You've got doors, sensors, and pilot. The sensors are quite helpful. They let you look inside your ship in a totally Big Brother style, and they allow you to look in the enemy ship if you upgrade it to 2, as it is here. Unfortunately, in the main game, we don't actually get that. We've got to upgrade it ourselves. The doors, you can lock people out as well, especially if there's any intruders. You can keep them out and vent them into space. We'll show you that in a moment. Hover your mouse over any of the system icons to get more information. Yep, so you can do that and get information about it. The hull meter, shield level, and current resources are in the top left. If your hull meter is reduced to 0, your ship will explode. Be very wary of that. You can't repair it any other way than getting to a repair station. Your crew members, as good as they are, can repair all the systems, but they can't repair the hull. And you've got to do that with scrap, which is a rather finite resource. You've got to buy missiles and fuel and repair your ship and upgrade it all at the same time with a very finite resource. You see why this game, I said, is brilliant. Also very hard as well, and it's the reason there's quite a lot of death as well, because unless you're very frugal or very lucky, you usually don't have enough to upgrade fully for when you need it. Your fuel as well, don't run out of that, otherwise you'll be waiting around in a sector whilst the wall of death that is effectively the rebel fleet will be approaching you, and if they reach you, it's well, that effectively means game over. We should get going, but it looks like your engines are currently powered down. Green system boxes are powered, white system boxes are unpowered. So you'll see this is now unpowered. Our engine is this one at the back of the ship. If we add to it, we can now turn the engines on, and we have a little evade, but if we click it again, we get a little bit more evade chance. And as well, if we send a crew member over there, we will get a little bit more evade. As it says here, manning increases dodge chance, so now we've got 20. It's probably something I'm quite used to, being a former paladin tank. I like to stack evade. It helps quite a bit through the game, especially if you don't have the shield. Left click on the engine. Yeah, this is what we've just gone through. Your engine room has taken 2 damage. Its system icon has become red to show it's broken, and your hull meter resource has taken damage. Yes, what luck that is. You can see my guy's automatic repair, and he's probably one step ahead of the tutorial. at the moment. It is red and it's orange at the moment to show that it needs to be repaired. If we send another guy over there, we can repair. Well, no, in fact, Monsvik has repaired it already because he's a good little chap. With the crew selected, right-click on a room to send them there. Try send your crew members to the engine room. Probably one or two steps ahead of this because I've played this game a few times and I know what it's asking. Crew members would automatically repair systems, fight fires, fix breaches, and fight intruders in their rooms. Yeah, you do have guys that can beam aboard and they do cause quite a few problems. It's one of the reasons why spacebar is quite handy in this. It allows you to just reassess. Probably one of the best buttons in this game. If there wasn't spacebar, I don't know what. This game would just be impossible. Virtually impossible. But be aware, fighting, low oxygen and fire will hurt the crew. You can lose crew members quite easily by not paying attention. So look after them because there's a finite amount of them and you'll be lucky to get another one. Awesome, your engines are now repaired. Notice that the repaired systems will automatically try to repower them. So we've got 2 engine power units in there at the moment and we can get going. Some systems can be manned by crew members to provide a small bonus to the system. This is, as I was saying before, that increases dodge chance, that increases the shield recharge time, and that reduces the charge time for the weapons. And you do need a pilot. You can upgrade that so you get an autopilot, but generally you do need a pilot. You don't have enough scrap usually. Oh, a fire has broken out on board. So what we can do here, we can vent it out into space. That removes the oxygen from the room and you'll notice the room's gone pink. You can do that to other rooms and it will go pink as you do so. A point, don't open all the doors on the ship. I've done that a few times, or turn the oxygen supply off and wondered why my guys were dying. You can also vent any intruders out into space just by opening the doors and be a little bit tactical about where they're coming in. Room turns pink as the oxygen drains out. Oxygen system will slowly refill your ship once the leaks are gone. So you can get hull breaches, you can open doors, fire, one thing or another, it will deplete your oxygen supply. And this little oxygen thing here, unless it's upgraded to 2, will near always get taken out. It's one of the first things, you've almost got to have a guy stationed there. Right, now that your engines are fixed and the fires are out, we should jump to the next location. So each jump consumes 1 fuel. Without fuel you'll be stranded and unable to jump. This is the jump button up here and it will consume 1 fuel. Don't run out of that. I've told you a few times, don't run out of that. This is the main map to travel from one place to the other. This is the turn-based element, so as you move to one bit here, the rebel fleet will be catching up with you from this side and move over to here. You've got to get to the exit, but you can get there any way that you want, provided you're out before the rebel fleet get there. So let's move to the next location. Every new location will have an event like this. You might have multiple choices available to you at an event. In this example, a weak pirate ship is trying to destroy you. Oh, what a little chance he's got. Continue, or special blue choices like this are unlocked by having certain upgrades or equipment. Yeah, it's very, very rare that you get one of these, but don't fall into the usual roguelike temptation of wanting just to click it straight away as soon as it appears. Some of the options that come up can lead to bad consequences like losing crew members or destroying the ship. So be a little bit tactical, think about what you do, but for this we will just click the blue one. Right, welcome to combat. You can click spacebar in order to pause, and that went straight past it. You need to power your weapons to fight, so if we left click on here, that will start to charge the weapon up, and if we left click again, we can click on shields because, well, it's the first place to target, otherwise you can't do anything. So as that charges, which is this little bar down here, it will start to fire, and I'll pause just so that we can concentrate. Your 2-shot lasers cannot penetrate the pirate's level 2 shields. Luckily, he can't get through your shields either. So we need an upgrade in some form. Luckily, the game gives us a missile launcher. Thank you very much. This is only for the tutorial, might I note. Shooting it expends your missile reserves, but missiles pierce through all enemy shields. It's a very handy weapon to have. So if we turn it on and unpause the game, we will lock onto his shields with the missile, and then as soon as that goes through, we will fire the lasers as well, which are the pew pew ones down here, and that's the boom one. And if we fire those two, you'll see he's only got two units of hull strength left. So as the missile does 2 points of damage, we might as well just fire that. So we've destroyed the pirate ship. As salvage, we gain some scrap and a weapon. So we've got 100 scrap, which almost never happens. You get a lot less scrap than that. It makes the game seem a lot easier than it does. Oh, weapon, this is the halberd beam. So if we have a look at our inventory, we've got the halberd beam here and change it over for the Artemis missile. But unfortunately, the weapon system is not upgrading enough to support your new weapon. Power requirement of 3. Yep, so you will see these 3 little bars down here. We need 3 of those, but we've only got 2. So we can upgrade the ship. You need to be a little bit frugal with your scrap, so be careful what you spend it on. It needs to go to upgrading the hull, which can only be done at the specific repair stations, and buying fuel, missiles, drone parts, upgrading the ship as well. But as this tutorial, let's go a little bit mad and add everything that we need. So now if we turn that on, that fills up the remaining 3 bars of that, and we can do it. And this is, well, to give you an idea, it's probably the equivalent to the Reaper laser from Mass Effect 3, just toned down by about 1,000 notches. Not quite as powerful as that. That would just be a game-winning weapon. Final tip, you can rearrange your weapons in the weapon system by clicking and dragging. Yes, so the most important ones go on the left, and the least important ones go on the right. If the weapon system gets damaged, then this one on the right will turn off first, followed by the left one. So if we get 1 point of damage, there is only 2 points remaining, meaning that the halberd beam can't work. That's it for the basics. Good luck out there. Press continue to quit the tutorial. Well, we won't be quitting the tutorial. We'll be finishing it and starting the main game. But that's for the next video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have any comments, please do put them in the comments section. Brand new to this, I've been playing around with editing software for about the past week and a half, and I've recorded about 50 versions of this video. So any comments or anything you'd like me to play, please do put it in the comments section. In the description will be links to Steam and the developer for this game. I urge you to go out and buy it because it is just fantastic, and you will spend hours and hours and hours, and they're hours very well spent. Very well spent indeed. Thank you very much for watching. Please do come back next time. See you soon.